we can start TwitchCon actually the day before TwitchCon started, because the day before TwitchCon started, which would have been Thursday, October 16th, was the badge pickup. So like the day of badge pickup. And yeah, so I learned from the last time I went to TwitchCon, which would have been 2023, that badge pickup is like the entire day. Like it's like 10 till 7 or something. So there's basically no rush to pick up your badge. So I figured, yeah, we would go to the zoo, just spend the day at the zoo, and then pick up our badges later on, because yeah, there's like no rush. And I think by the end of the day, it's usually just like you can just like walk in and get it. So I went to the zoo, you know, saw a bunch of cool animals and stuff, and then as we're at the zoo, we run into Maya, Higa, and Extra Emily, and they were doing an IRL stream there. Once again, I think it's kind of like I feel like it's kind of an unspoken rule. It's just like, you know, that it's kind of frowned upon to stream snipe, especially IRL streamers. So I didn't want to stream snipe, obviously, and my mindset was basically like, okay, if it's meant to be, I will naturally run into these streamers. And like, so yeah, it just so happened as we were at the zoo, because I saw that Extra Emily and Maya Higa were streaming from the zoo, but I wasn't like staring at my phone or anything. I wasn't trying to actively be a stream sniper, but like, yeah, we just so happened to randomly, you know, run into Maya Higa, Extra Emily, and that was really crazy. And here's the stream. I think like the really scary thing about IRL streaming, at least like, you know, when it comes to like when I meet when I meet streamers while they're IRL streaming, like the scariest thing to me is that like you can go back and see what people from around the world are saying about you. And that like it makes me cringe. It also just makes me cringe in general, going back and listening to my own voice and like looking at myself. But so this is the clip of me from Extra Emily's stream.
Third sire.
And I love Extra Emily. I think she's so funny.
Nice to meet you.
She's like an alien trying to pretend to be human. And I did not realize that, yeah, there were so many people walking up to them right before I walked up to them.
Why are you saying Lacey sus? What the heck? What? I don't know. I thought it was like a lazy.
And you can kind of pinpoint the point. You can kind of pinpoint the exact moment when Maya Higa kind of sees me and notices that I recognize her. Let's see. Oh, there. It's like here. So this is when I see Maya Higa, and I'm like, wait, you're Maya Higa. And then she says hi, which is like very nice. That's so nice.
Do you want me to say? Oh, you want all of us?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, come here.
Yeah, that.
And so that's me talking to Mama Chase how to take a picture.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Oh god, and this is the worst part of my entire interaction. So because I want to mention, because like, okay, so god, I have so much I want to say right now. I have too much to talk about. So before TwitchCon, because the last time I went to TwitchCon in 2023, what I did was I made these custom Polaroids for like all of the streamers that I was gonna meet. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up here. But the problem with the Polaroids was that I only printed one copy of them because I wanted to get like I was gonna ask the streamers to autograph them for me. So for example, this was the one I printed for Foozly. And so I would print these on a Polaroid and then ask them to sign it. And then I don't know if you guys have heard this story before, but like when I went to meet iGumdrop, aka Jamie, at TwitchCon Las Vegas. I gave her the Polaroid and was like, oh, hey, can you sign this for me? And I don't think she heard me. So she was just like, oh, thanks for the gift. Like she thought it was a gift I made for her. And then I had to like awkwardly be like, oh wait, no, that was something, if I was wondering if you could sign it for me. Like very awkward. So after that, I decided this time I was like, okay, I'm gonna print out custom photo cards that I can and like I made 2 copies of them. So like, for example, let me find someone who like I didn't meet. So for example, this is one I made for Ludwig. Like I printed out these custom photo cards and I printed out 2 copies of them. One of them I put in a bag with a little sticker from Hawaii, like a Hawaii themed sticker. Like some of them had like a pineapple on it or like whatever, like Hawaii stuff. And then so one of the photo cards was a gift for the streamer, and then the second copy was for me to ask them to sign. Also, here's the back. So I printed like, yeah, these front and back photo cards. I even put I put a little handle on there, my social media handle. I figured so that people can know who it's from. I don't know. I don't know if that's cringe. But yeah, so I printed and I had copies of these for Maya Higa too. I think I still have Maya's one in here somewhere. Here it is. This is the one I made for Maya Higa. But the problem was that I didn't have a meet and greet. Like, so for TwitchCon this year, you would have to, it was a lottery system where you had to get a reservation to meet and greet your streamers. I did not win the lottery system for a reservation for Maya Higa. So when I saw Maya and Emily here at the zoo, I was like, in my head, I'm like thinking like, okay, do I explain that like, oh, I have gifts for you, but like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna see you at TwitchCon. Like, what do I say here? So like, right after I get the picture here, God, it's so embarrassing. Right after I get the picture here,
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Have a good day. Yeah.
Oh, so you can't even hear it, but like, as they're walking away, I'm like thinking in my head like, oh, do I say like, oh, I have a gift for you, but like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna see you at TwitchCon, this and that. And then so I think what I ended up saying, like what ended up coming out of my mouth was just like, oh, I'll be at TwitchCon. I think I was just like, I'll be at TwitchCon if that's okay with you guys, or something. Like I said something so dumb, but like, oh, I'll be at TwitchCon, and then.
See you at TwitchCon. Yes, enjoy TwitchCon. See you there.
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. It's so dumb. I hate myself. It makes me so just.
Put our arms around each other. Did you see that? Awesome.
Oh my God, I hate myself. Like literally after that interaction just there, like I like literally thought about that all night. And I was just like, why did I say that? Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, why did I say that? Like, I just felt so dumb because I was just like so like at a loss for words. I guess you could say starstruck, that like I didn't know what to say, and I was just like, oh, see you at TwitchCon. Like, what the heck is wrong with me? It's so dumb. God, I hate watching that. Like, that was the unfortunate thing this year at TwitchCon. Like, it's not even TwitchCon's, like, it's like, if you were to ask me what I thought of TwitchCon this year, it's not even like the fault of Twitch, or like it's not the fault of any streamers or anything. It's just me and just being so bad at talking to people. Like this year compared to when I went in 2023, this year I had the worst, the absolute worst, just awkward interactions with people. Like it was so bad. Like that was what I took away from this year, was that I suck at talking to people. God, I'm like, it's stressing me out now. But yeah, so that was the zoo. I also saw that while I was at the zoo here on this day, I saw that another one of my favorite streamers, Potastic Panda. I saw that she was at the zoo as well, but yeah, once again, like I feel like it's frowned upon to stream snipe, so you know, I saw that she was at the zoo and I was like, okay, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, we'll naturally stumble upon Potastic Panda. But yeah, so I didn't end up seeing her at the zoo, but yeah. So later on that night, so we went from the zoo, and then afterwards we went to go pick up our TwitchCon badges. So here's the whole rundown of that. So yeah, it was so badge pickup was every day of the convention, obviously. Basically from like, I think it was like 9 o'clock in the morning or something until it closed. But the early badge pickup was the day before, Thursday, and this was at like 10 o'clock till 7 p.m. or something. So after the zoo, we went over to the convention center, and so this was my first time going to the convention center and seeing all of the TwitchCon stuff. Mind you, this is my first time in San Diego ever, let alone going to the San Diego Convention Center. So I was really excited. Like I love seeing all of like the like banners and all of the like, you know, all of the decorations and stuff. Like I thought it was so fun. And then here's the badge pickup, or this year it was wristband pickup. So okay, so here's how it worked. So you would pick up, so this year, and I don't know if they did this last year, I'm pretty sure they did this at the TwitchCon in Rotterdam, but the way that it worked was that they give you a wristband which has, I imagine, like an NFC chip on it, and so they give you the wristband, you put it on your wrist, it has the NFC chip, and they basically say like, okay, wear this wristband for the entire time that you're there, because the wristband with the little NFC chip is like, you scan it to get into the convention, you scan it to get into meet and greets, you can scan it at different stations to like win prizes and stuff. Like you basically use this little wristband for anything that, you know, anything where you have to like verify that it's you at TwitchCon. I think in the past, I believe at TwitchCon 2023, it may have been a QR code on like the badge, on like the lanyard, like the badge, but I could be wrong. I kind of forget. I don't know. I believe it was a QR code on the actual badge itself. But yeah, so this year it was just a wristband. And yeah, it was one of those wristbands where it's like, I don't know if you guys, like the last time I had one of these wristbands was for a YouTube event that I went to here in Hawaii, but like, I think they do it at like concerts and festivals and stuff. But it's the wristband where it's like, it has this little plastic piece on it, and then you pull it upwards to tighten it, but then you can't pull it down. You can't loosen it. So once you tighten it, like it's on there forever. I was looking up YouTube videos on how to loosen it because I accidentally made mine too tight and I couldn't loosen it. So like, here I am, you know, with this wristband stuck on my wrist. And I can't take it off. Like I'm literally, the entire weekend, it's so gross. The entire weekend, I am showering with it, pooping with it. Like, it's so gross. And it's just like on my wrist the entire time. Like, and by the end of it, it was probably just so dank, just so wet and like stinky and stuff. Ugh. I don't know. I wish there were a better way to do that. I don't know what they could do, but like, yeah, it was a little jank. But this was pretty cool. We got, you know, a swag bag, which is always nice. They actually gave swag bags for affiliates and community member. Actually, you know what? I think they did that for, I'm pretty sure they actually did that last time I went. Anyway, but yeah, so everybody got swag bags. Although I think the last time I went in 2023, Vegas, I think the swag bag was just like a plastic bag. This time it was a full on like a tote, like canvas bag. Like, so that was cool. And everyone got one. You know, they all of the bags had like goodies inside. Very cool. And so this is us walking out of the convention center. Yeah, going later in the day I think is just like the best. Going later in the day I think is the play, because like, so just literally we just like walked in and walked out. Like, nobody was there. Very easy, very quick and very easy. So I think that's like, I think, I don't know, I imagine there's a certain element of like hype and excitement of going early in the morning, you know, lining up with everybody, and like there's like a camaraderie in that. But like, I don't know, I think if you just want the quickest, the most convenient experience, it's just like, just go later in the day when there's way less people, you know. But yeah, so, and yeah, you know, seeing all of like the billboards or not billboards, but like seeing all of like the signs and stuff. They had this screen showing all kinds of TwitchCon things the entire weekend. It was really cool, very exciting. Yeah, I just thought it was really cool just to see this going the whole weekend. And then, yeah, so that was Thursday. That takes us to Friday, October 17th, the actual first day of TwitchCon. So this is me in the bathroom. So yeah, this is, I kind of show off. So here I show off like the actual, this was the wristband, the TwitchCon wristband that you would have to wear the entire time. It has this little like black plastic piece here that yeah, you can't loosen at all. Like, once you set it to a certain tightness, you can't, it's just like, it's stuck like that forever. But I've seen some videos explaining like little tricks to loosen it, but I couldn't get it. I tried everything. So yeah, this was the morning, and then this is the walk over to the convention center. Very excited. I was like super excited. This is the line. This is the line to get into like the exhibition hall. And yeah, it was pretty much like this every morning, where it was like before the doors would open at 10. So basically before 10 o'clock, it was like there was just like a big line, a big sea of people. This is when the doors open and we all started like boarding in like cattle. You can kind of see a little bit of inside of there. And here's actually walking into it. Yeah, this, like, I saw some TikToks talking about this too, but like, I do wish that there were more photo ops, like, because I'm such a sucker for like touristy photos. I wish there were more photo ops at TwitchCon. When I went to TwitchCon, and so the last time I went to TwitchCon in 2023, they had a photo op where it was like the Komodo hype. It was the Komodo hype, and you could just like take a picture next to it. So that was one of the photo ops from the last time I went. This time I don't think there were too many photo ops. Want to ask a genuine question, but I don't want it to come off as mean. Sure, go for it. As long as it's not too crazy of a question. But yeah, so walking in, and yeah, I don't know. So this was the very first time I walked in, and it was like really cool, very like sort of surreal, just like very, lots of just like lots of sensory things going on here. They had the giant I guess like I feel like this was their thing this year, was just like these giant sort of like inflatable TwitchCon or Twitch emotes. Yeah. But so yeah, this is like first time oh my god, as soon as I walked in, I run into this is Baby Blue, aka Jess. She's a Twitch streamer. Sorry, I just read Turtwig's question. Are what people saying online of TwitchCon that it was smelly in terms of people not using deodorant, is that true? Okay. I can confirm that there were quite a few smelly people at TwitchCon. And I feel so bad saying that. But I can confirm that there were quite a few times when I would be standing in line for something and I'd be like, oof, like that is a smell that I have never smelt before. And I feel so bad saying that, because I mean, for all I know, I could be the smelly one. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, maybe the problem is me. But then also, like, there were some people where it was like I was standing behind and I was like, oh no, it feels like my nose is going to fall off. I'm so sorry. It reminds me of this one TikTok I saw. There's this one TikTok I saw where it's like, oh, you know, Smash Bros players, the only combo Smash Bros players need to learn is water and soap, or like soap and deodorant or something. Like, that's what it just reminded me of the entire weekend. But yeah, I feel so bad, but I can confirm that is true. It was quite smelly sometimes. But I feel like most of the time I didn't smell anything. But yeah, the few times when I was standing in line, there were quite some interesting smells. I actually did pack, like, I brought a little backpack inside of the convention, and I did bring some, like, I actually brought some spray, cologne, just in case. I saw something on Twitter that there was a deodorant booth. Was that a troll? A deodorant booth? I'm not too sure if I saw a deodorant booth there. I'm actually not too sure. I don't think Old Spice or something. I don't remember seeing an Old Spice booth, but I don't know, I may have just missed it. I did see, though, that there were actually like a surprising number of booths, which, I mean, is basically just more than one booth that was like hair products. Like, the whole weekend they had these booths where it was like people would just be styling people's hair, and I thought that was interesting. Like, that's not something I would expect to see, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I'm not too sure about an Old Spice or like deodorant booth, but I may have just missed it. Though that's very smart. If like, I think more conventions should be sponsored by deodorant companies. Like, that's a very, like, if deodorant companies aren't already at conventions, they definitely need to be. I think that's a very good idea. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, as soon as I walk into the convention, I run into Baby Blue, aka Jess. Yeah, it would be very good marketing just to have a deodorant booth at a convention. I think particularly a gaming convention, if we're being honest here. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've watched her streams pretty casually. At one point she was doing a Breath of the Wild playthrough that I really enjoyed. But I'm not gonna lie, I haven't super kept up with what she's been up to. From what I could tell, I think she worked, or she was like working for the convention maybe, or working for Twitch. Because she was telling me about like, oh, because they had this pickleball tournament. Actually, funny enough, that probably doesn't help with the whole like smelling, like the whole deodorant thing, was that they had pickleball. So people were probably all like sweaty and stuff from pickleball. Yeah, she was telling me about like there's a pickleball tournament happening, and I was like, come on, have you seen? Do I look like somebody who would participate in a pickleball tournament? But no, she was super duper nice. It was so cool to meet her. Cause yeah, I started watching her like a while ago. And I think she's kind of stopped streaming as much, which is a shame, but yeah, she's super duper cool. Baby Blue on Twitch. Super duper nice. And then yeah, so I was walking around some more, just looking at stuff. Let me see if I can point out anything interesting. I mean, yeah, there's the Phasmophobia booth, which I know well, actually, I'm surprised Phasmophobia is still kind of relevant. Because I feel like that game came out a long time ago. But yeah, they had a big booth. There's a big Phasmo booth. I think they were advertising, they were like showing off something. I think there's a new update or something. Oh, the Minecraft booth. So cool that they had a Minecraft booth. I don't think they had a Minecraft booth the last time I went. But yeah, so they had like a giant ghast in the air. Very fun. They were selling... Oh god, they did a collab with... What is that goddamn... There's like that one clothing brand. It's like anti something club or something. I forget. I know it's like really popular. It's just like I've never worn it before, but like they had a collab with that. It was like a Minecraft collab. They were selling like merch basically. Antisocial Club. Thank you. Yes, they had a collab with Antisocial Club. So it was like Minecraft Antisocial Club. So they were actually, I think you can kind of see... WTF, that's random. You can kind of see it here in the back. They had these like mannequins with creeper heads. It says like Antisocial Club. Oh, you can see it on the block here. Antisocial Club. Yeah, it's just a random collab. What else? Oh, the Yamaha booth, which we will see later on. SanDisk, I was really excited to see. I think that's is that G Fuel? I don't know. But yeah, so that was I mean, we'll see more of it, but like that's the exhibition hall or expo hall or whatever. So bottom floor was the like exhibition hall. You take the elevator to go to the second floor, and this is like the artist alley area. So this is where you can buy like all kinds of like little stickers and stuff, and like, you know, it's like artist stuff. And it was also kind of like a food hall, basically. Oh my god, they had a bunch of these. Oh, thank god I got this on video. They had a bunch of these things. These are VTuber setups. So like, and actually from what I heard, okay, wait, did I talk about this? I guess we talk about this now since it's here. Like they had these like robots with VTubers on them walking around, And from what I hear, it's very sad. One of the many dramas of TwitchCon apparently is that people would gift the VTubers things, but because they were VTubers and like they weren't there in person, the TwitchCon staff would throw out the gifts for the VTubers, which I don't understand the logic there, but like apparently that was a big thing. That was like a big drama, and it's like, that's sad. Like people give them gifts, but then like the staff threw them out. You saw that? Yeah, I think that's so sad. I don't know, I didn't witness it myself, but I think that's sad. There were a bunch of these, but yeah, there were a bunch of these like robots rolling around with VTubers on them, and like they had little like cameras on the top. I thought it was so cool. Like, and it was cool, but like kind of also a little creepy, but like very cool. You know, no judgment about it. In your opinion, what was the coolest part of the exhibition hall? Ooh, good question. Thanks for the question. Oh, that's a tough one. There was oh, you know what I really liked? I really liked, which I think I have filmed some more of it later on, but like there was like a little section with just like a bunch of games. Like it was, I guess maybe it was like an indie game section where, and it was really small. Like it wasn't like an area or anything. It was just like a small little hallway, with just like with just a few indie games, and I thought that was really cool. Just like seeing games and then like meeting the developers or like, you know, the people who make them. I thought it was really fun. So that makes me want to go to like a PAX. I would really want to go to a PAX now, just to see the games. Oh, this was really cool. I went to in the Artist Alley. They had Stay Comfy, which is Lily Pichu's brand. So they had like all of these the little plushies that Lily Pichu makes. So like we have this is Ludwig, Michael Reeves, Disguised Toast, Saikuno. So she was selling a bunch of stuff, and then I met Lily Pichu. Really cool. Like throughout the whole weekend, Lily Pichu would just randomly show up to her booth in Artist Alley, and do like a little and like meet people. Like I thought that was so cool. And then so I managed to go to like the first time that she was there, and she's super nice. I'm trying, like, what I feel like I'm gonna say the exact same thing with every one of these streamers. Just like they're super nice, they're super friendly. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know what else I could say that like really stuck out with Lily Pichu. And like, yeah, I mean, it was, so first of all, I mean, the thing of like, I think it's fun to meet people. Like the reason I like to meet people, well, I think there are many reasons, but like, I like to meet like, you know, celebrities, if you want to label them, but like I like to meet people who like I watch and stuff, or like people who I look up to, etc. Just because, I don't know, I like to have little collections of like people who I've met. Like I have a photo album just of like people who I've met, where it's like, you know, the time I met Steve-O, the time I met who else did I meet, the time I met Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, like, you know. So I like to just have this little collection of like people who I've met. You know, it's cool to see like people who you've watched, or like who you know, yeah, people who you've watched and whatnot, just to meet them in person. I think it's just like it's a very like, you know, it's just like a cool experience, I guess. But yeah, there were, this year, I feel like I had mostly repeats of people who I've already met, which I didn't mind. I know, it's nice to see people in face to face rather than behind a screen. But yeah, there were, like, I met Lily Pichu at TwitchCon the last time I went, but it was cool to see her again. Excuse me. Sorry, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I made photo cards for everyone that I was hoping to see at TwitchCon. So I actually made oh god, where is it? I actually made a Pokimane one before she had announced that she was dropping out of TwitchCon. So and yeah, Lily Pichu does a podcast called Sweet and Sour with Pokimane, so I had a little like gift. I asked Lily Pichu if she could give it to Poki, and she said yeah, so that was very nice. And yeah, she's just super cool. I think Lily Pichu is very cool. And then yeah, so I walked around. Actually, yeah, I took this elevator up to Artist Alley, for the sole purpose of I wanted to go to Lily Pichu's booth, because I figured it would probably end up being a popular booth, and I think it was pretty popular. When I checked on the last day, a lot of the stuff was sold out, so I think it was a pretty popular booth. And I bought some stuff, and then yeah, it just so happened that while I was there, Lily Pichu was also there, so that was really cool. And then I went back down, which I don't know if there was, I forget if there was a reason I went back down. I don't know if I had something scheduled. I might have had something scheduled. Oh, so yeah, more booths in the exhibition hall. Actually, I don't know. I know a lot of people say that like, oh, you know, that it's boring to go to TwitchCon, or like, oh, there's no reason to go to TwitchCon other than to like meet up with people and stuff like that. But I don't know. I had a pretty fun time just walking around TwitchCon. For the most part, like I actually, like I hear a lot of like, especially big streamers say that like TwitchCon isn't a good convention in general, and I don't know. I don't go to many conventions at all, so like maybe it's just me, just that I don't go to conventions, but like I enjoy just walking around and looking at stuff. So, you know, I would say I had a fun time. Just like I had a fun time with the convention by itself, but I don't know. I imagine people who go to more conventions than I do, you know, they probably have better criticisms than me. But like, yeah, I don't know. I had fun. Like, so this was the Asus, this is the Asus ROG booth. Not gonna lie, I totally forget what they even had there. I think it was just like a bunch of PC games and stuff. This is the Black Magic booth. It's not really a booth, I guess, but you know, I don't know. I know a lot of like, even for work, since I'm a video editor, I know a lot of people use DaVinci Resolve for video editing. So this was, you know, it's cool to see them. I think they were also at TwitchCon in Las Vegas, but they were showing off some like editing stuff. I went to the U2s was there, which I was actually really excited about. I love me some plastic figures. So they had these like like vending machines with all kinds of, because the way that U2s works, I guess, is that they release like specific figures, and then after once they're done selling them, like they're gone forever, like they never sell them again. So like they had these vending machines with a bunch of figures that they stopped selling. So let me see if we can like zoom in and see which ones they have here. So like in this vending machine, they have I think they have mostly creators. Like they have Queso. Do I see anybody else who I know? Code Miko. That's all I can recognize. And then Scott the Woz is over there. So they had a bunch of they had some of the ones that they stopped selling. And so I was like, okay, I wanted to get the Scott the Woz one. from this vending machine. And then I don't know if you guys saw in the Discord, I posted this clip. But so this is this is from Twitch streamer Canute, who is this, like, I don't know where he originates from. I'm sure people can tell me in the comments and stuff, but like I don't know where he originates from, but he's like this super jacked like body. I think he does mostly workout streams, if I'm not mistaken. But like, so I go to this U2's thing, and then as I'm there oh, I wasn't taught, sorry, my okay, so as I'm there, then Canute walks up, and yeah, this is what happened.
Oh, it's baby no money.
Oh, it's baby no money.
Dad, we need to get. I have my phone.
So-
With my tab.
With your...
So that was the guy in front of me in line, and then it was that dork.
I haven't seen him either, but
Yeah, he's a Nintendo.
He's good. I like him. Yeah.
I have so many names I don't know.
Oh.
Good choice. I think Queso is the coolest and Baby No Money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're great.
They're my favorites.
And they have some Vocaloid ones here too.
Who?
Vocaloid.
I never heard of.
It's not.
I'm not,
I'm so dumb. I'm just like so uncomfortable. I'm just an uncomfortable person in general.
Wait, Dad. But
Yeah.
can I buy
But
something
yeah,
here?
like it's scary because he's like this giant jacked dude.
I have a bag here. I can carry.
It's so annoying.
I'm not even
Um,
complaining, Dad.
No, we can
So
wait.
what ended up happening?
You always say, "Oh, we'll buy stuff later."
Go buy them. Baby No Money.
So as there's the camera turning around again. So there's me. I'm still here. What ended up happening was the machine broke. I put my credit card in. The machine drops the figure, and then it was stuck. Like and I think the screen even said like, oh, there was a problem with your thing. Like so I ain't gonna lie, I only recently started seeing clips of Canute on Twitter, but most of them are really funny.
No Money and Queso.
Yeah, I've only seen like workout clips from him, but like yeah, I know he's like a pretty popular streamer.
You should go and buy one.
Oh yeah, so the machine breaks, and here I am just like awkwardly, like I'm just like, oh, what do I do? So I'm like awkwardly, I flag down like an employee or like a staff member, and then he tries to fix it for me.
I don't have to spend a fortune. Yes, I can't afford all of them, but she can buy herself.
Yeah.
See, and then you can still kind of see in the background here the guy is like opening the machine to help me.
No, take one. Luisa, you're a small ass. Just
Oh, are you sure?
For you, yeah. Just for your trouble.
Oh, thank you so much.
didn't it come out?
Easy. I'll just reset the machine. So give me a sec.
Didn't it work?
Yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting.
No, it's not your fault. You have to reboot the machine.
I could just give it 3 nice.
So yeah, that was a really just. Did you get refunded, or they didn't charge me for it. So like the machine basically said like, oh, there was an error, like your credit card hasn't been charged. And so the guy, I don't know if you could hear it in the background, but like, yeah, the guy just says like, oh, you know, here, you can have it for free for your troubles. So a big W from TwitchCon, I got this Scott the Waz U2s for free. So that was pretty epic. Like it was actually U2 staff. I would say WU2 staff. I don't know about Twitch staff, but no. yeah, no, this guy was super cool. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the last time I was at TwitchCon, I won my Elgato Stream Deck, and I guess this time I technically won a free U2's free U2's figure. Did they fix the machine? I believe they did. I don't know. I didn't watch any more of the stream to see like if they ended up fixing it. But yeah, so like, I mean, that was really cool. Thank you to U2's for like basically hooking me up with that. I hope that, well, actually, because the reason I was at this particular machine was that they had two machines. They had two vending machines, but the other one was broken. So I wonder if their vending machines were just like breaking the whole weekend. I hope it wasn't, because that's really sad. And that stresses me out, like to imagine if like their machines were breaking the whole weekend. I hope it wasn't. Sorry, I'm playing music through my Nintendo Switch and it keeps it keeps going to sleep. Do this. Sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah. So multiple things. So yeah, hopefully U2's. I hope U2's wasn't too stressed the whole weekend. And thank you to U2's for hooking me up with a free figure for. And like the guy even says in the video, like, oh, this is for your troubles or like your inconveniences or whatever. And it was like it was only like 15 seconds. Like I felt so bad. Like it wasn't even trouble for me. Like it was literally just like 15 seconds. In fact, I was scared that I was the one that broke the machine. So I was like, oh, like it was so nice. Like, so I'm very grateful to YouTube's for doing that. And then, so that was the YouTube's thing, but also being on Canute's stream, I'm not gonna lie, I knew who he was. I knew like the whole time that I'm talking to him, I know who he is, but I was like, he's so big. Like he is a giant like buff man, and it made me so just like, I was just like so intimidated. I was like, okay, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say like, oh, I know you. So I played along, like just pretended to not know who he was. Like I tried to make it like a bit like just pretend like I just think he's a random guy. But like in my mind I'm like, oh, okay, I know who he is, but I don't want to say anything. And I think it worked, because if you look at his chat, first of all, I feel so bad because I'm not gonna lie, some of his chat is so mean. I think someone in his chat, and it's even a VIP, but like someone in his chat is like, oh, he looks like a typical furry viewer. And it wasn't about me, at least I don't think, but I think it was about the guy in front of me. But like, that's so sad. Like, that's so mean. That is so mean. Like, I don't know. I feel like his chat was, I feel like the chat was so mean. And then, like even his mod, his mod is like, oh, classic VTuber viewer. Like, that's so mean. And then, what else? Oh, someone's like, oh, Canute scaring the nerds. Like, I don't know. But anyway, so I tried to just like play along. I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna like, I know Canute, like I've seen his clips before, but like I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know who he is because I'm scared. I'm scared to say anything. So I was like, oh yeah, you know, Scott the Waz, this and that. I also wanted, I don't know, I tried to like, because I feel like my thing is that I try to win people, well, sorry, not in like a manipulative way, but I try to win people over by being as kind as I can possibly be. You know, just in general. Not that I'm like trying to, yeah, not that I'm trying to manipulate people, but like, I try to be kind to people, and hopefully it wins them over to see me as like a kind person. But like, so yeah, as I'm walking away, I'm like, oh, sorry to keep you waiting.
Didn't it come out?
Easy.
It's not your fault.
Oh yeah, so I'm like,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No, it's not your fault.
yeah, I'm like, oh, sorry to keep you waiting. And then yeah, like people are like, oh, dude got for free. Like, yeah, I don't know. I get so scared seeing I get so scared being on a stream and then seeing what the chat is saying about me. As just like a nobody, as like just a normal like nobody guy. Sorry, one last thing I did want to touch on with this clip. So I feel like we've been talking, or I've been talking about this clip for like 5 hours, but like the last thing I do want to say about this clip, because I know a big criticism and controversy of TwitchCon 2025 was that there were so many IRL streamers. Like, that was something that from what I've heard, like that was something that people really did not like, was just how many IRL streamers there were walking around. I didn't mind. I mean, in general, I didn't mind. I kind of like figure like if I'm going to TwitchCon, there are going to be people IRL streaming and there are going to be people vlogging or, you know, taking videos or whatever. So I personally don't mind. When they end up harassing other people, I think obviously then that's just dumb. What I will say is that here in this particular spot of the stream, and I hope that nobody takes this as like a challenge to try to do anything malicious, but like what I will say is that as me being sort of in the background, like as a background character in this IRL stream, this very popular IRL stream, is that right here I just take out my credit card. I take out my credit card on camera on someone else's stream, on just like right in front of right in front of an audience, and like I didn't realize until like later, and I was like, wait, that could have been really bad. I just like pull out my credit card. Luckily, I think it's being backlit, but once again, please God, nobody take this as a challenge to try to like decipher my credit card. But like, yeah, that could have been really bad, and I think that's probably an instance where it's like, yeah, IRL streaming is probably really bad, because yeah, you also think about like how many times across the whole convention that there are people who are just trying to make a regular transaction and maybe their credit card info gets caught on camera or something. Yeah, luckily, God, I'm pretty darn sure that it's backlit and it's blurry, so you can't see mine. But I could totally see that being an issue with IRL streaming at TwitchCon. So yeah, I don't know. I think, gosh, I don't know. I don't even know what the solution to that would be. I think, I mean, the obvious solution would just to be like to say no IRL streaming at TwitchCon. But I don't know. Personally, I didn't mind it. Like, I luckily, I guess, wasn't affected by IRL streamers at all. Like, in fact, when sometimes I would try to like give a little smile to people's cameras if I were in the background, but like, yeah, I could see like people not wanting to be on camera, etc. So yeah, it's just sad all around. Anyway, moving on. Outside of the convention hall or the exhibition hall, they had, yeah, so there seemed to just be like this running theme of like giant inflatable Twitch emotes and stuff. So this was a giant bear, like a giant, yeah. Oh, here's me at the Minecraft booth taking I wanted to take a picture at the Minecraft booth, because it's Minecraft, so obviously. But also, my niece is really into watching Minecraft videos for some reason lately. She watches like Minecraft YouTube videos for kids. So I wanted to take a picture at the Minecraft booth, and I showed her this picture, and she's like, Minecraft! Like, so that was really cute. Oh, speaking of Minecraft, Roblox was supposed to be at TwitchCon. Crazy. um, and it was so, I mean, obviously, like, Roblox, the whole situation is just bad, but like, my mom, because one of my mom's friends' sons likes Roblox, likes to play Roblox, so my mom was asking like, oh, yeah, where's the Roblox booth? And I was like, ooh, no Roblox booth. I don't know if there wasn't a Roblox booth because of the Roblox, you know, the Roblox controversy, but like, I know that there was supposed to be a Roblox booth, but yeah, Roblox needs to get their stuff sorted out. Yeah. Yeah, they were listed in the TwitchCon app as like having a booth, but like they weren't there. And it's like, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And then we also have I was walking around, I was on my way to the loot cave, which is like, that's what Twitch calls their like TwitchCon merch booth, is the loot cave. So you can buy like all kinds of like TwitchCon branded shirts or like hoodies and stuff. And so as I'm walking there, I run into like one of my favorite streamers ever. Her name is Potastic Panda. And like, so I run into her here.
Sorry to bother you. Yeah.
And she remembered me. She like remembered my name, and like I was like, what? Like, I was so just shooketh, because I was like, wait. She was like, Chase, right? And I'm like, what? How do you know me?
Sorry to bother you. Yeah. Thank you.
And I'm so awkward. I'm just so awkward.
Yeah.
Also, wait, I don't know if you guys know, this guy in the background is also a streamer. God, I forget his name. I know I think he's like associated with like the OTK guys, but I forget his name.
Right.
And then
Little Hawaii stickers. And I made little cards. And then sorry, I was sure if Irene was gonna be here, but thank you. Yeah.
Wait, that's amazing.
Wait, I'm like a nobody, so I appreciate you remember me.
Of course. I love it so much. Oh my god, oh my god.
she's so nice. She's like one of my favorite streamers, I would say.
Yeah, and then
That's so pretty.
And then yeah, this is, I don't know if you guys know Hachubi. She's like a famous IRL streamer. And yeah, so I was like super like, I was just excited, and I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Potastic, and she was super duper nice. I met her at TwitchCon as well in 2023 in Vegas, and like also very, very nice there. And yeah, she's so nice. I love her streams, and it's so cool to meet her. I'm not gonna lie, do you guys know who this guy is? I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I wasn't sure who this guy was, but I mean, he was very nice too, even though I'm not too sure. And then yeah, so we got a picture. Never seen him? Me neither, but he was super nice.
you too.
We run into each other.
Yeah,
How
for sure. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah, and also yeah, so I luckily Mama Chase killed it with taking videos and taking pictures for me. So shout out to Mama Chase. And yeah, cause so my thing is just like, yeah, I just whenever I do like meet and greets or like meeting people, I like to just like take a video, cause you know, a video is just like 60 pictures back to back. So I'd rather just have a video than just a picture. I don't know. So that was meeting Patastic P. She was super duper nice. Love her. I went back upstairs to Artist Alley. As I was walking around, I ran into, I don't know if you guys know who this guy is, Jack Patillo, from Rooster Teeth, Achievement Hunter, Let's Play. I would like, he's one of like the, you know, with like Rooster Teeth and everything. Like, I would say he's one of like the OGs for like video game Let's Plays in general. Like yeah, like one of the OGs. It was crazy to see him. He told, oh shucks, I probably should have brought it, but he works at a game studio now, and I forget what the game is called, but he did give me his card to check out his game. So yeah, but he was super duper, like super, everybody, as much as everybody was super nice. Rooster Teeth got shut down, right? Yeah, so Rooster Teeth got shut down. I think it was earlier this year they actually bought it back. So Rooster Teeth might be coming back, I'm pretty sure. The original Rooster Teeth, like the OG Rooster Teeth people bought it back. Bernie Burns. They bought back Rooster Teeth, so I think it's coming back at some point. I don't know what I don't know what the status is, but I'm pretty sure Rooster Teeth is coming back. So that's exciting. And yeah, he was just super duper down to earth. Like, yeah, as much as everybody was super nice, I will say like Jack Patillo, super cool. Like, shook my hand, like had a nice chat. Even I know when people are, well, I mean, sorry, not that like it makes anybody nicer than anybody else, but I know people are, I guess, like, I know people are sort of chill and like I know people are chill and like kind of open when they say hi to my mom. That's, for me, that's like the gauge of like how I guess like how what's the word I'm looking for? Just like friendly, I guess, like just open and friendly the people are by whether or not they sort of say hi to my mom. And yeah, Jack was like, I think Jack shook my mom's hand and everything, just like said hi, and it was very nice. Just super cool guy. Super awesome. And like, yeah, what a legend. An absolute legend in like Let's Play videos, like video game Let's Plays. So cool. And then, so after we walked around Artist Alley for a bit, I saw Jack Patillo, went back downstairs to the exhibition hall, and then I ran into
Hi, sorry.
Extra Emily again, this time at TwitchCon instead of the zoo.
Hawaii, so I got you a little sticker.
Oh no! Oh, so cute.
Yeah, no problem. And then I also, could you sign?
Yes, I would love.
No problem.
And oh my god, I felt so bad.
Good to go.
Thank you. Oh, silly. Hi. Pretty good.
And can we get a picture? Sorry.
God, I felt so bad for Extra Emily.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you too.
Like, you can kind of see it here. I felt so bad because Extra Emily, the entire weekend as she's walking around, is just getting swarmed by people. And it's like, God, I feel so bad. Even trying to get this little like picture, like this little interaction was hard because like she was basically running. She was kind of like running away, but like I was like, oh wait, can we like, I got this and that. I felt so bad. Just like, yeah, she was just getting swarmed by people the whole time. And yeah, it was to the point where it's like right before I saw her, I think it's on her stream too, but like she had to she's wearing a bag on her head so that people don't recognize her. Like, yeah, I felt so bad. Like, and that was the thing too, especially for, I mean, even for like meet and greets, but also even just especially when I randomly spot these streamers, just randomly, I try to be as quick as possible. I sometimes hope it doesn't like seem like I'm rude though. I get scared about like, oh, does it seem like I'm rude that I'm like rushing so much? But like I'm trying to just like make it as quick as possible because I feel bad that like they're getting swarmed by people and like everyone's asking for pictures and this and that. So I try to I always try to be as quick as possible. And yeah, like God, I don't know how Extra Emily does it because like
Little sticker.
God, just like
Hi, sorry.
the fact that she's always on like this, like the whole weekend is crazy. Like she's always like so excited about everything, and like I don't know how the heck she does that the whole weekend. Like it's wild. But yeah, so that was that. And actually that was, I ran into Extra Emily on my way to my meet and greet. The first meet and greet, this would have been the first meet and greet I had for the entire convention was, oh yeah, so this is the meet and greet area. So, oh yeah, I guess I should explain, like, so the meet and greet area, there were a bunch of these like tables set up. So like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. All these tables set up, each one has like a line for them. And so like you would scan your little wristband and be like, oh, I'm for this meet and greet. And then they would be like, okay, go to number 8 or whatever. So then, you know, walk over to number 8, they would scan your wristband again, and then you can go into your little meet and greet line. And so I mean, I feel like this is the case with any meet and greet, but like whenever there's a meet and greet and there's like no line, it makes me feel so sad. Like I get secondhand sadness. Just like I feel so like it almost makes me want to like just go in the line, just even if I don't know who they are. Because I just feel so bad when there's like somebody there at the table and there's just like nobody in line. It's just like, oh, that's so sad. And I feel so bad. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, that's how the meet and greets work. And so, yeah, my first meet and greet for the convention in general was for Tina Kitten, who I think Tina Kitten is most known for Minecraft, I think. I know her as like, I mainly just know her as like an off OTV and Friends person, but like, yeah, famous streamer.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
And so she's nice.
Little Hawaii sticker, and then yeah, I made these photo cards.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm gonna
And so yeah, this is another case where, God, I don't know if I'm like too in my head about things, but like I just feel like I just had a lot of just like weird, awkward interactions.
yeah. I wasn't
So for this,
able to get Leslie's.
I had printed a bunch of photo cards, and like a lot of them were for like people who either dropped out of TwitchCon or like I wasn't able to sign up for their meet and greet line. So I ended up asking Tina Kitten if she could.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I got bad like
I even say it here, but I feel bad.
So much. Sorry, I feel bad like asking you to do favors.
Oh my god, they all look so good.
Thank you.
Oh, and oh God, so many just like dumb things. I'm like, why did I say that? She says like, oh, they look so good.
Oh my god, they all look so good.
Thank you.
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls.
And she says like, oh, gorgeous. I think she was saying that the girls look good. Like I think she was saying that like they look pretty. And I was like, thank you. And I'm like, I thought she meant like that the cards looked good. I hate myself. Like, oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh God. But yeah, I felt bad. And also, yeah, that's something because this information will come back later, but like I gave Tina Kitten, I because I made cards for I don't know if anybody follows like this particular group of like streamers, but like so because like Tina Kitten for a while was part of this group called the Roomies, which is Foosley, Valkyrie, Miyung, Katamina, Yvonne, and Tina Kitten. So and I think for a while Saikuno was part of the Roomies. So I gave Tina Kitten like all of the Roomies gifts that I had made, and I was like, oh, do you think you could give them to the Roomies, even though the Roomies moved out from their house, and I'm not sure if they still, I'm pretty sure they're like neighbors now in a, like an apartment complex or something, but I don't know for sure.
Could you sign this one too?
Oh my god.
So yeah, but I mean, that's, so keep that in mind, everybody, that I gave Tina Kitten, like,
I guess,
mainly just
yeah,
remember that I
that's
gave
fine.
Tina Kitten Foosley's
yeah.
photo card that I made for, like, a little gift bag that I made for Foosley. Just remember that. And I said, oh, do you think you could give this to them?
Thank you so much. Oh, and yeah, picture please.
And then, yeah, so we got a picture.
Thanks so much. Oh. I guess. Bye.
Yeah, she was super duper nice. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be repeating myself a lot, just being like, oh, everyone was super duper nice. Oh yeah, and so Foosley's meet and greet was actually happening here at the same time as Tina Kitten's one. So here I am, just like, I'm like, oh, there's Foosley's meet and greet. And now, so right after Tina, yeah, it was right after Tina Kitten's meet and greet. I had like an appointment, I guess a reservation for another meet and greet. And this time it was for Twitch streamer. Oh, Emiru. Oh god.
Hi.
So, okay, let's just, so here's me meeting Emiru.
Alright. Guys are up.
Hi.
Like, she was super duper
so
nice.
I'm from Hawaii, so I got you
I mean,
little
everybody
Hawaii,
was super
like,
duper nice.
sticker, and then I made these photo cards.
Cool. Oh my god.
Thanks. Yeah, so yeah, I wanted to give this to you, and then I don't know if it's not too much trouble. Do you think you could give this one to?
Oh yeah, so that was a thing that I did like a few times this year, was like, oh, I tried to find like people who were friends with each other and be like, oh, since I can't meet this person, maybe I can give it to this person to give to that person. Or like basically like deliver it for me. So I asked Emiru because Cinna, I wasn't able to meet Cinna at TwitchCon, so I was like, oh, I knew that Emiru, Extra Emily, Cinna, and Bonnie all did like a road trip to TwitchCon, so I figured like, oh, maybe they might see each other.
Too? Okay.
I think they live
Thanks so
with
much.
each other too.
Okay. Yeah, and then could you also sign this one?
Yes. Do you want the black or the silver?
Maybe the silver.
Yeah. I thought so.
So yeah, Emiru is super duper nice.
Oh, is it dying already? I just got here.
Oh no.
I have
Okay.
nothing but good things to say about
Can we get a
Emiru.
picture?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks.
You too.
So yeah, that's me meeting Emiru. She was super duper nice. But of course, when we're talking about Emiru, we have to talk about the Emiru stuff. Oh my god, I have so much to say about the Emiru stuff. So in case you guys didn't know, well, okay, wait, sorry. I wanted to look real quick because I don't know if I recorded. Did I like record anything of important? Did I record something here? Like, did I catch the guy? I don't think I did. Dang. Okay, so yeah, okay, so the Emiru stuff. In case you guys didn't know, there is an infamous clip now where a guy basically charged Emiru at her meet and greet, grabbed her face, and then like tried to kiss her. Disgusting. Just gross. I don't even want to show it on the stream because it makes me just so uncomfortable. It makes me so just sad. Yeah, so like that was a crazy thing. Just basically Emiru got assaulted at her meet and greet by someone who was not even in her meet and greet. Like such a crazy thing. And so it actually happened. It happened, I guess, kind of shortly after this video, like shortly after I met Emiru. And yeah, I mean, obviously it's just disgusting. It's so sad. It makes me sad because, like, you think about how much, like, Emiru and, like, I guess, like, particular. God, it's so hard for me to even, like, you think about how much, like, I guess, I don't know, I'll just say, like, a large majority of, like, streamers, mainly being female streamers, like, you think about, like, Emiru and female streamers, how much they just deal with, and it's just so sad, like, particularly with Emiru, like, because recently there's also the drama about like the Emiru Mizkif situation, like that goes on. Then earlier this year, Emiru, Valkyrie, and Cinna, like get charged at by some guy during an IRL stream. And then now Emiru's here just doing a meet and greet at TwitchCon, which, like, I guess she was forced into doing in order, like, she was forced into doing this meet and greet in order to keep her live show at TwitchCon that she wanted to do. So, like, you think about, like, just how much crap that Emiru just, even within the past like 2 to 3 years, let alone, you know, her entire career, I would imagine, just like the amount of crap that happens, and it's just like, it's just so sad. Like, I don't know, it's just like, it's just so sad. And she's like so nice, like for the very brief time that I met her, but like, you know, just very nice, and like, what else? Yeah, I it's just sad for everything. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there are multiple like things that like I can talk about too, with just like so like security, with security. Because I know Emiru had a personal bodyguard that she would always bring with her to like public things. His name was Dave the Bodyguard, and there's an infamous clip of Emiru at, I believe, Anime Expo, and some guy like walks up to her, asks for a picture, and does like the arm around. And then Dave the Bodyguard comes in and just has to like remove his arm from Emiru's shoulder. That's like an infamous clip, but like, you know. And then I when I went to TwitchCon in 2023, Las Vegas, I met Emiru at a meet and greet at like the AT&T booth or something. Yeah, AT&T booth. And funnily enough, I have a video of it. But like, so, oh no, where'd it go? Oh, here. So I actually have video of, so this is 2023. Emiru and Extra Emily were doing a meet and greet at AT&T booth. And so you can see here, like, this is Dave the bodyguard. I believe, I'm pretty darn sure this is Dave the bodyguard. But like, apparently at TwitchCon 2024, like something happened with where Dave the bodyguard had to grab someone, like someone, a fan, like a viewer's hand or something. Like, there's something happened where like Twitch banned Dave the bodyguard from TwitchCon. And yeah, I mean, like, so like when I did this meet and greet with Emiru and Extra Emily in 2023, and like Dave the bodyguard was there, he was super duper like no touching, no hugs or anything. Like he was very firm, very sort of very, yeah, just very firm, which like I totally get. Like I'm not that, I mean, you know, as like a tiny little, like, I'm just a tiny little like Asian boy, I was a little bit like intimidated by, but like I think obviously that's a good thing when you have when you want proper security. So yeah, I think it was sad because I definitely feel like, yeah, if Dave the bodyguard were at this TwitchCon, then that definitely wouldn't have happened. So that was one thing where it was like, oh yeah, Twitch, I think Twitch provided their, I don't know, actually, I forget. But yeah, it was like, oh, you know, so Emiru didn't have like her preferred personal bodyguard, which is why it took so long for the security to like run in and do something about the whole assault situation. What else? God. Oh, I've seen a lot of criticism about like, why is everybody standing there? Like nobody did anything about it. And it's like, that irks me. Just because I feel like that's something where it's like, in situations like those, I feel like people go into like fight or flight mode, and I almost don't think that like, I feel like people who, you know, it's easy to type online, it's easy to like watch the clip on like your phone or whatever and be like, oh, I would run in and do something. Why are people just like standing there not doing anything? But like if you're there in person and, you know, poop starts hitting the fan, as they say, like, it makes me wonder how many people would how many of those people who criticize others for not stepping in, how many of those people would actually step in and do something in the moment. And I don't know, like there are some people, if you watch the clip, there are some people who are like super duper just completely oblivious to what is happening, like have no idea, like are literally like turned away from the situation. I can kind of understand that, and like, I don't, especially the people who are like, oh, because there's this in the like Emiru assault clip, there's this, she's in the process of meeting this one fan who just so happens to have like colored hair, and people are like, you know, people call out the colored hair, etc. And it's just like, that's just annoying. God, sorry, I have so much to say about this. And it's funny because I feel like I don't know if anybody really cares about my take on the situation. I guess like as someone who was there, granted I didn't watch it go down, but I just so happened to be there right before the actual the incident took place. Gosh, just it's so sad. I don't know if this is gonna get me, like, I don't know if this is a hot take. I almost don't think it's the responsibility of the people lined up for the meet and greet to do something about a situation like someone, like the person being assaulted. Obviously, I think I think there are some people who would probably take the initiative to do something about it, but I think it should have been obviously the security guards who are like trained, who are meant to handle those kinds of situations, not just like random civilians, basically. Just sad. It's just sad all around. And then finally, sorry, one more thing about this whole thing that I wanted to talk about is that I posted a TikTok. Not to make this all about me. Not to make this all about me, but I posted a TikTok about this, talking about like, oh, the whole like Emiru situation. It makes me sad, and like, yeah, it just makes me sad. And like, I posted me meeting Emiru right before the incident took place. There, so like, this is the TikTok that I posted. It has like the text on here that says, "So sad that Emiru has to deal with ridiculous harassment and mistreatment. She was so super kind and friendly and such a pleasure to meet." And then the caption that I wrote says, "The Emiru incident happened shortly after I met her in the meet and greet. Obviously very heartbreaking that happened, and more/better safety measures should have been implemented. People are disgusting." You know, I thought it was something nice to post because literally, like, I feel like if I were like 5 minutes later to this meet and greet, who knows, like, I could have been the guy in the video. I could have been the random fan in the video just standing there. So yeah, it's just crazy. And then, wait, sorry. Once again, sorry. Not to make this all about me, but like, I posted this onto TikTok, like just a quick little clip of me meeting Emiru. And just like how crazy it is, because yeah, once again, it could have been me. And then this freaking TikTok went on to get, right now it's sitting at, how do I see the views of a TikTok? Oh wait, right now it's sitting at 939,000 views, which is like the most views anything I have ever posted has gotten in my entire life, in my entire history on the internet. And which also means that I've gotten some insane comments. The most crazy comments, like the narrative of like, that's what well, multiple narratives that just really make me angry. One is the narrative that like, oh, I've seen people comment like, oh, well, she can wipe her tears with her millions of dollars. Like the fact that she's, you know, basically saying the fact that she's famous or like rich or whatever, like basically saying that like it doesn't matter, basically, or like that's like what she deserves. And it's just like, that's so dumb. The other one being that like, oh, this is what she gets when she caters to like these types of people. And that's another one where it's just like, that's so dumb. It makes me so angry. Just like, so, God, people are so dumb. But yeah, and then also, sorry, one more thing, just like, I've gotten a lot of comments on this TikTok basically saying like, oh, you know, basically, praising me for, you know, the fact that I don't have any physical contact with Emiru. Like, I stand there and, you know, she kind of walks towards me in the picture or whatever. And I thought that, like, first off, I'm flattered that people think that I'm like sort of polite or a gentleman. I think it's just that I have social anxiety. like I don't like getting into people's personal bubble, and then, you know, so I try to like I don't, you know, I don't initiate anything with anybody just because I don't like I'm scared of getting into people's personal space. And then also, but also I think it's just kind of sad, honestly, that like people are praising me for just doing the bare minimum. Like I don't know, I don't feel like I'm like standing up for anything just by, you know, not touching people or like, you know, keeping a distance from people. I don't feel like I'm doing anything brave by doing that. I just feel like I'm just trying to be respectful of people's personal bubble and whatnot. So I don't know, it feels it. I think it's obviously like people who are commenting that have good intentions. It's just that I feel weird sort of like accepting that as a compliment just because I feel like it's just like a normal thing of respect for me. Like, I don't know. I just I think it's sad that like now we have to praise people just to be normal people and be respectful. I think it kind of goes to show like how bad things have gotten. But yeah, I don't know. But I appreciate it, and like, you know, it's just, yeah, I just want everybody to just, you know, get along with everybody. I want everybody to be respectful to each other, and it's sad that bad things happen. Bad things have to happen like this. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. Just God. God help us. Anyway, so that was the Emiru situation. I didn't hear about, like, it was crazy because yeah, I met Emiru, I went to the meet and greet, and then I didn't hear about the assault situation until literally like 11 o'clock at night that night. Like, I didn't hear about it until after I had left the convention. Like, so crazy. That, yeah, if I had shown up to that meet and greet like 5 or 10 minutes later, like that could have been me in the video. Like, it's so crazy. But yeah, anyway, moving on to brighter topics. So yeah, this is like the little area where they had a lot of indie games, and like this is the one that I'm super duper excited about. This is Mouse, what is it called? Mouse PI for Hire, I think. Which it's been in a bunch of, I think this has been in a bunch of Xbox or PlayStation, like their like direct things, but it is a first-person shooter, similar to like BioShock, I think. Very similar to like, yeah, very similar to BioShock, except it is in like a cartoon, like old school 2D animation style. So cool. Like, I'm so excited, and I think it just this game just recently got a release date too, like earlier this week or last week. So yeah, that was super cool that this was here. Here's the Phasmophobia booth. What else? This area was near the entrance of the convention, and it's just like an arcade, basically arcade area. Like they have like tables to play on, and like they had a bunch of like arcade cabinet or arcade machines, etc. Here's the Yamaha booth where they had a bunch of music going on the whole weekend. Here's that giant the giant Twitch emote. And then yeah, so go back to the hotel room. This is these are all of the people that I got signatures from, including, so we have first Lily Pichu. Oh, I met Ginity. Dang it, I think I forgot to put the clip in here, but I met Ginity. I was on her IRL stream, and people in her chat said I have a creepy voice. And like that made me really sad. So yeah, Potastic P, Extra Emily, Tina Kitten, Emiru. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I felt so bad because like, I walked up to Ginity while she was like sitting down on the ground. I just so happened to see her. And then I asked, God, I was just like so sort of surprised and like taken aback, and I asked for like her to sign this little Polaroid that I made. I gave her a little gift. I gave her a little gift from Hawaii. And I felt bad that she was just like sitting on the ground, so I forgot to ask for a picture. I go back and watch her I go back and watch her stream, and then like her whole chat is just saying that like I have a creepy voice, and I'm just like, oh no, I shouldn't have said anything. It's so embarrassing. But yeah, so that's everyone I met. I got signatures from, at least. And then this is everything that I bought. This is all like my merch haul. So we have the U2s, got some Lily Pichu stuff, Artist Alley stuff. Oops, sorry. Oh yeah, if you went to the Streamlabs booth, and signed up for their like whatever premium membership or whatever, then you got this free t-shirt. Like that's cool. That was something really exciting. I was excited about for this convention was all the free stuff. Like that was my main goal throughout the entire weekend, was just to try to get as much free stuff as I possibly could. And it's great because like they had a bunch of like free merch, especially. So the fact that I was able to basically get some new shirts for my closet for free, or you know, minus the convention ticket or whatever. But I got a bunch of I got a bunch of t-shirts that I can put in my closet now. I don't even have to buy clothes. And then that brings us to Saturday, October 18th. Jesus Christ, this is gonna take forever for us to get through. I'll try to go faster. This is where we start. I believe I actually went in, I went in pretty late today, on this day. I think I went in at like 11 or 12. Like I went in after they had already opened the doors, the exhibition hall. So walking in again. I just wanted to take some pictures of like the floor and stuff. Oh, they had some free stuff for Twitch affiliates. So this is like they had like a patch. It was called like a patch bar or something. But like you could get these little patches. Every day you could get 3 free patches. And if you had the little TwitchCon tote bag, they had like ironing station, so you could iron the patches onto the bag. It was really cool. And then yeah, if you showed that you're an affiliate, you got these like special affiliate patches. So that was really cool. But yeah, immediately I had to line up for a meet and greet here. So once again, this kind of shows the meet and greet situation. So yeah, this is this is after the Emiru situation. The day after the Emiru situation, there was that infamous tweet saying that they wouldn't allow +1s for the rest of the convention. So from here on out, whenever I went to a meet and greet, because usually I brought Mama Chase with me to take the pictures and videos, but now I had to go in by myself. And then yeah, so it was definitely a different vibe. You can see... Wait, can you see? I don't know if you can see. I think they had more of these, like... I think they had more of these little... What would you call these? These little things. These little rope things. But yeah. So I feel like they had more of those. Let us see what else is going on. Oh yeah, so this is my meet and greet for this day was started out with Fan Fan. Fan Fan I met at TwitchCon 2023 as well. I think she's so fun. Fan Fan is so funny. Like I don't know. I think you have to. It's a certain flavor of comedy I feel like you get from a Fan stream, but like I love it. I think she's so funny. So I was excited to meet her.
Hi.
We have the same mic?
Yes.
So she said we have the same
I love
mic.
this one. But yeah, I'm from Hawaii, so I got you a little Hawaii keychain.
love pineapple.
I'm
really?
so
They're my
awkward.
tongue so I like them. I really like fake pineapple juice. I'll put it here.
Oh yeah, and then on the other side, there's a little cards.
I love it. I want like better photos too.
They're all great.
No, I'm glad you picked this one. See my like all my lashes on top. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, and then I also have one you can sign.
Where should I do the sign? Oh, on top.
Maybe one.
I'm so just. I'm just not good at talking to people, just in general.
Oh, sorry. We got one. This way. Oh yeah.
Clicking the right button.
Oh yes. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you. You too.
Oh, and then I go back and watch Fan stream. Apparently she was giving out stickers, but apparently she was giving out stickers, but she forgot to give me a sticker, and I'm still upset about that. I am still upsetty spaghetti about that one. I'm never gonna live that down for the rest of my life. No, I'm just joking. I think it's so nice when like streamers, when these like famous streamers give viewers gifts. Like, I feel like I don't deserve anything, let alone a gift. But yeah, Fan was super duper nice. Love her, she's so funny. What else? So this is, oh, I went to here because I saw that Trisha is a Birdie was gonna be streaming from here. Trisha is a Birdie is a professional chef and Twitch streamer, and there's this one really popular clip of her on Gordon Ramsay's Next Level Chef, where Trisha tells Chef Ramsay like, oh, I stream my cooking on Twitch, chef, and then Gordon Ramsay is like, what the F word is Twitch? And it's like this popular clip, or like, yeah, like kind of popular meme or whatever. But yeah, so I saw that, so that was cool seeing Trisha streaming there. Very cool. Oh, I went upstairs, back to the artist alley, and then I run into Jeremy Dooley, who is also Rooster Teeth, one of the sorry, wait, I'm trying to fix my framing. I saw Jeremy Dooley, one of the achievement hunter guys, Rooster Teeth, super duper cool. God, once again, God, this TwitchCon, yeah, I definitely just had so many, I feel like way more awkward interactions at this year's TwitchCon than the last time I went, but like, I see Jeremy Dooley in the artist alley, and I'm like, oh hey, like I sort of like wave him down and I'm like, oh hey, like, you know, I was like, can we get a quick picture? And he's like, oh yeah, but he's like, oh, let's go over here, let's go on the side because we're kind of blocking the way. And I'm like, oh wait, yeah. And I'm like, oh sorry. I'm usually really good about trying to respect people's space and like not getting in the way. Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves, in fact, is like when people, especially in like conventions, when people are walking around and then they just stop in the middle of the walkway. Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And then here I am in front of like, you know, this legendary Let's Play guy, and I'm just being a complete disrespectful fool. Like, and I was just like so embarrassed, like, oh, I felt like I was like his child, and he's like, oh wait, let's move on the side because we're in the way. And I'm like, you're so right. I'm so dumb. Oh god. But yeah, he was super cool. I will, like, yeah, once again, like, I feel like, especially because there's such they're like the OGs. They're like such legends, but like Jack Patillo and Jeremy Dooley, like being the OG like gaming let's play guys, like they were super down to earth, super chill, like so cool, so awesome. I went outside for a little bit just to look to see what was outside. They had a bunch of like food stuff. I don't know. They also had the Kappa Cabana, which is like where the music like concerts happen. But I don't know. I didn't feel like being outside. Look at me. Do I look like I go outside? Oh my god. Wait a minute. I guess I don't know. This might be like a trigger warning, I guess, but guys, I saw this guy. It's freaking Mizkif. And I remember I walked, I was like, wait, what's going on here? That there's like this big crowd happening. So I was like, wait, what's going on? Like I'm like a tiny little 5'2" boy. And then so I'm like trying to like look over people's shoulder. I'm like, what's going on? And it's freaking Mizkif. Obviously now, literally like a week later, we find out that Mizkif is a terrible person. It's just like an awful person. So that's kind of crazy that I saw him. Yeah, I was saying that I don't know if you guys saw on Discord, but I was saying that I kind of want to make like a photo, like a collage of like people who I've met or people I've seen or met who have become cancelled. But anyway, moving on. I went back to Mouse PI for Hire just to see, just because I'm so just like interested in this game. I talked to the staff and got some free pins, so that was super awesome because I'm so excited for this game. This was another game that I saw. Oh god, I can't even read it. What's with my blurry photography? Something Titans something. Not gonna lie, this does not look like a game for me, but they were giving out free swag if you wish listed the game, and I am definitely a fan of free stuff, so I wish listed the game, even though it doesn't really look like something I would ever play or be interested in. Oh, this one. D-Gen Rivals. It is basically it's like a multiplayer battle kart racing game type of thing. Yeah. I think right now it's only available on mobile or something, but yeah, they had a bunch of, I mean, they were giving away shirts if you just like followed them on Instagram. And I was like, heck yeah, I want a free shirt. So I got a free shirt for following them on Instagram. It looks cute. I don't know. Like, I didn't get a chance to play it, but like, it looks kind of cute. I did want to go back and ask if they have like a single player version of the game or something, or like, because I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of battle mode in like Mario Kart or like kart racers in general, so I don't know. I wonder if they have more like variety to the game, because battling isn't my favorite thing. Anywho, what's this? Oh, the sand disc. So this I was basically on a mission. I was on a mission to find as much free stuff as I could. Like I was tired of spending money, so I was like, I'm gonna try to find as much free stuff as I can. The SanDisk booth had this cool little activation, as they call it. Basically, it's like they had this activity where let's see, I got some footage of it. So they would like give you a card with 5 different things to do. First, you had to take a photo with their like robot here. Second, you had to try out the claw machine, which I actually did win something. I want to wait. I have it. I actually did win this Jigglypuff plushie, so that was super awesome. Then you would have to play a round of Mario Kart World here on this. They had like a Switch 2 set up with TV. Unfortunately, when I went, their Joy-Con ran out of battery, and I was like so sad because I was like, I love Mario Kart. I want to play people. I want to race against some people in Mario Kart. But unfortunately, their Joy-Con were dead. Then you would have to go and take a picture at like the photo booth that they had set up. I feel like there was something else, but I forget. Maybe it was only 4. It may have only been 4. Like 4 things to do. So yeah, they gave you like a card with 4 things to do. And then yeah, so after you do all that, then you can get a little like swag merchandise. I think they had there was like an SD card holder or like I don't know, like a t-shirt or something. I forget. It was like some kind of cool merch that you could choose between. So that was a really cool little like it was a really cool little like sort of like scavenger hunt type of thing at the SanDisk booth. Yeah, and then here's the picture I took with their photo booth. Oh my god. Oh, this is the Sims booth. Like, I saw everybody, like, walking around either the convention or even outside of the convention center. Just everybody walking around with, like, the little Sims, the green thing on top of their head. I know there's a lot of... Sims is in some hot water recently. Like, there's a lot of controversy around Sims. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I saw a lot of people have the little green thing on their heads. Oh, there was this game. I just took a picture because I wanted to check it out later. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but maybe you guys can check it out if you want to. It's called Walk of Life. I just thought the art style, like their art looked funny. But yeah, maybe I gotta go check that one out. Like that, yeah, I was super just like happy and excited to see all these little games that, you know, either I've heard of, like Mouse PI for Hire, or like these types of games where it's like, what is this? It looks weird and funny. So I was excited to just, if anything, just take a picture of the booth and then check it out when I got home. So yeah, like stuff like this makes me want to go to like an actual video game, like a PAX. But yeah, so oh yeah, I went upstairs, which was cool because I could get a nice view of like the gas lamp quarter where we were staying. That was cool. Got this cool shot of like the sign. Very cool. Walking around some more. Oh yeah, so I just kind of was killing time because after this I went to go, this was the Adobe and Catliente meetup, where she was giving away 100 boba, which was really cool. Yeah, I'm such a huge fan of Catliente. I remember I first found her through like her TikToks. She does a lot of like educational TikToks. And yeah, I became a big fan of like her Twitch streams and stuff. I don't know if you guys remember 2 years ago, I was in her Creator Royale, where it was a competition to see like who could grow the most in like a few months or something. And yeah, she's just super duper nice. Like it's such an honor to meet her again. I actually learned that Catliente is younger than me, which I think just goes to show that like it's not even about like age or anything. It's about like how much effort and how much work you put into it. Because even though she is younger than me, she's like such a big inspiration. Like I super duper like trust a lot of like her, you know, opinions and what she says about things, and I totally just like look up to her. So she's awesome, super duper cool to meet her, and you know, I think it was really just nice that she gave away boba for free. And then yeah, so that after that, that was pretty much the end of my second day. Like it was a pretty, like for the most part, pretty chill day. I just had like 2 meet and greet type of things to go to. So we went, we went back to the hotel, and then like while we're walking to our hotel, we stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel. Yeah, they had a bunch of stuff set up for the block party. So like, you know, just signs and stuff. They had like a bunch of the walkways blocked off and a bunch of the streets. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear too much about the block party. I only heard, I think from Fan that like that I think the fire department had to come because there were too many people or something. I don't know. But yeah, so there's the block party. These are the cards that we got. So Fan and Cat Liente, super cool. This is my merch, my haul from day 2. Ooh, I got this Hard Rock Hotel shirt because I thought it would be like a nice little memorabilia. Got a bunch of pins, got some stickers. Oh yeah, Kat was also giving out these stickers that she designed. So cool. I got this free Degen Rivals shirt for following them on Instagram. I went to the Milk Mocha Bear booth because whenever I see them at any convention, I always have to go to their booth. I bought some stuff there, got some nice, really cute shirts. Oh yeah, this was what they were giving out from the SanDisk booth. It's like a giant SD card, but you open it up and then there's, I think you could hold 8 SD cards in it. So really cool. Yeah, a pretty like, you know, I feel like I didn't spend too much money, which is nice. These are the Mouse PI for Hire pins. So cool. So excited for that game. And then yeah, that brings us to Sunday, the final day of TwitchCon, October 19th. My day started out early because literally the night before I learned that apparently and I didn't realize this the whole weekend, but like Yamaha were doing these like open mic sessions where you could like sign up and then just have like 15 minutes to be on the Yamaha stage. So I was like, okay, you know what, we're gonna like, I thought it would be a fun thing for me to do. Like if anything, if I like failed hard, like at least it would make for a funny story. So I wanted to go super early because I wasn't sure if like they had any spots available. And it was a good thing I went early because yeah, they did not have any spots available. Like they kind of had to squeeze me in. Yeah, I was bummed that I didn't learn about this until literally the last day. So yeah, that was I signed up for that right as soon as I got in the morning, and then as I was walking around, I run into ex Choco Bars, aka Janet, on the TwitchCon, the exhibition floor, or exhibition hall floor. And god dang it, this was the worst. Like, I think there were 2 interactions I had at TwitchCon that I would classify as just straight up bad. And unfortunately, like, Janet was one of them. And it's not anything to do with the people, it's just myself. Like, I'm just so dumb and, like, god, just so embarrassing. So I saw Janet I saw Janet near the entrance of the TwitchCon like exhibition floor. And so I like run up to her, so like not run, but like so I walk up to her and I'm like, "Oh, hey Janet, like I was wondering if you could sign something for me. And then I have a gift for you." And then dumb me, I am so just unorganized. I'm like sifting through my backpack trying to find like this gift that I had for Janet as well as something to sign. Meanwhile, she's like late for this Minecraft event. So she's walking, we're both walking through like the exhibition hall. I'm digging through my backpack trying to find trying to find the things for her. And then I finally like pull it out of my bag and I'm like, oh, thank God. But then I'm like, oh shoot, I need a Sharpie so that she can sign this card. And there's a moment where I was like, wait, should I just like not ask her to sign it? Cause then at least it'll make this interaction just end. But I had already committed to it. So I just had to like search through my bag for this dumb Sharpie. And then so yeah, she signed it, and I was like, oh, can we also get a picture? So we had to like stop for the picture. I just felt so bad. Like here I am just like walking, like basically like I feel like I'm following Janet through TwitchCon, and I'm just like trying to dig through my bag for this dumb I'm trying to dig through my bag for these gosh darn things. Meanwhile, as I'm like digging through my bag, Janet has to be like, oh, watch out for the people. Like she's like guiding me to like not run into people. Like, oh God, it was just like so embarrassing. I hate that I did that. Like, I mean, she was super duper nice. Like I kept saying like, oh, I'm so sorry for like bothering you. And she was like, no, don't be sorry. And I'm just like, no, I have to be sorry because I'm just the biggest dum-dum. Like, oh my God. It was just, God. And like the worst part was that like this was my first interaction of the day, so it kind of just felt like, oh, like from here on, like is this just like a sign of what the rest of my day is going to be like, just bad interactions with people? And unfortunately, that's pretty much what happened. But we'll see more of that later on. So that was Janet. She was super duper nice. It's just that I'm just so dumb. Oh God. But yeah, so I was like, I went to the Yamaha booth and like I was like waiting there. Oh, this is when I signed up. Excuse me. Oh yeah, so like I signed up. It was basically in an hour. So I signed up I think at like 11 o'clock. My spot was for 12:15. So I basically had an hour to prepare something. And they told me 15 minutes. Like I would be given 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, I can probably like, I was planning on doing like a bunch of like abridged songs. So I could probably like fit in like 5 songs. Like each one is like 2 to 3 minutes and it'll be less than 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, cool. So I wrote down a bunch of things. Also, I'm sorry. The reason I'm showing this picture is that I sat down at this table with my phone, just like frantically trying to write down what songs I wanted to play. And then yeah, I saw this. There were two of these VTuber machines talking to each other, which I was like, wow. I felt like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward is like, future. Like here we have 2 robots talking to each other with cameras. So yeah, I go to the Yamaha, so I go back for my time and there was this band performing. I forget what they were called, but they were super duper good. Gosh darn it, what were they called? They were called like Baka Boys or something. Is that what they were called? No, that's not the way they were called. They were called... God dang it, what were they called? What were they? Oh, Buko Boys. Raquel, Lily, and the Buko Boys. They were super duper good. But yeah, that was right. They were basically right before me, and then so yeah, and then God. Oh God. So this was me performing at the Yamaha booth. I didn't realize until later that like the mix of the...
Hi, chat. My name is Chase Yama, and
the mix was a little bit wasn't good on the stream. So I actually went back and basically redid the mix. Luckily I was able to like take out the guitar from like, you know, strip the vocals and the guitar so I could like mix it myself basically. But yeah, so I performed at the Yamaha booth. I thought it was gonna be like 15 minutes so I could do like 5 2-minute songs, but they gave me 3 songs, which I think someone had mentioned to me like, oh, like you can do like 3 songs, and I was like, cool. But yeah, I was hoping to do more songs, but anyway, maybe next time. My idea was that since the When We Were Young festival was happening the same weekend as TwitchCon, I would just play songs that they would be playing at When We Were Young festival. Like I had 2 ideas. That was my first idea. My other idea was just like, oh, maybe I can just do like streamer songs since we're at TwitchCon. Like I can play Lily Pichu or Foosley songs. I chose the When We Were Young festival idea, and that was the wrong idea. Oh my god, like... I'm really grateful that there were some people supporting me here at the Yamaha booth at TwitchCon, but... like, there was a crowd gathered for the band that performed right before me. By the time I was on like my 2nd song, everyone had dispersed. Everyone left. Like, and it was like I don't know. It was kind of just a sad thing that I noticed. And I think it was more, I do think it was more or less just that I didn't understand the audience. I didn't know the demographic here. Because when I came back to the Yamaha booth throughout the rest of the day here, a lot of the more, I guess, like popular people that were playing, you know, a lot of what drew a crowd or like drew the attention of people were the ones playing like the more like softer, like lo-fi type of music, and I was like, oh, here I am, you know, playing Paramore and Blink-182. Like, I chose the wrong choices for, you know, my 3 songs. Oh god. If I could go back, I would probably have chosen like Foosley's song called The Dawn, Lily Pichu's Last Cup of Coffee, and Linkin Park like Heavy as the Crown, maybe, because I know that was in Arcane. Basically I should have probably chose songs that made more sense for like Twitch viewers. Yeah, I definitely had the wrong demographic in mind. But I mean, it was cool. I don't know. It was fun. I had fun regardless, but I feel like I made some poor choices here. But anyway, it was crazy too because I played on the Yamaha stage, and like immediately after I had to basically like book it to I had a meet and greet, and actually by the time I was done at the Yamaha booth, I think I was even like late to the meet and greet. I think I was like, the meet and greet had like started already, and then I had to like get over there from the Yamaha booth. This time I was meeting Will Neff and Caroline Kwan. Super duper nice
Chase.
people.
But yes,
as everyone
I'm from
were.
Hawaii, so I got you guys little stickers. And then yeah, I made custom like TwitchCon Polaroids.
Oh my goodness! Where did you get this photo?
That's from your Instagram, your phone, and Chase.
Chase, Hawaii package?
They're super duper nice. Oh wait.
Hook it up with your phone for pictures.
Cute.
Yeah.
Can I have your little hot?
Oh, thanks so much. Oh,
And then Will gave me his hot sauce. Will Neff gave me his hot sauce. That was so nice. Yeah, I never feel like Twitch streamers have to give viewers anything, so like that was super duper nice. And yeah, they were super duper cool. The funniest thing about this picture is that I feel like I look like their child or something. Like I'm just so small that I feel like I just look like a child. But yeah, they were super duper nice. They were super awesome. Like I feel like Will Neff, just Will Neff in general, I feel like is just like such a cool, just, you know, just a cool guy. So yeah, loved that. And then immediately after I met Will Neff and Caroline Kwan, I had to go to another meet and greet.
thank you.
This time for Aria Saki.
Nice to meet you too.
I met Aria
Sorry, I
at
probably asked for
TwitchCon
consent, if it's
2023
okay.
again.
Good. We're at TwitchCon. Actually, I hope people are filming at all times.
Oh, true.
But-
Hawaii, so I got you a little Hawaii
Yeah, she was
sticker,
super duper
and I
nice.
also made photo cards.
Wait, I know that girl. That's crazy.
I'm super duper
Of
like
course.
I don't know photo card. This is sick.
Of course.
I'm super grateful that I'm really glad that people that I made photo cards for actually liked the photo cards. Like that was the most like relieving part of it was, you know, I was stressing about like I hope everyone likes these photo cards and stuff, and you know, the fact that everyone liked it, like it was like, I was so glad. Like I was like, thank God. I was so scared that people weren't gonna like it.
Of course. Yeah, I was wondering, I have another copy. Can I get signed? Oh, sorry, I was wondering if you could sign that one. No. Okay, front if you could. Thank you. Gosh.
Oh yeah, and so Aria was giving away stuff too for free. So nice. Like, yeah, like so nice. I never ever think that streamers owe viewers like anything. Like I feel like, you know, it's just like viewers watch stuff if they're interested, and then like I think streamers should just do what they want to do and just like enjoy what they want to do. So like when, you know, people actually give back, I think that's really really nice. And then actually at the same time, so I had a reservation for Aria Saki's meet and greet, and then at the same time, I believe in the same time slot was there Trisha is a birdie, but her meet and greet was like only set up last minute, so then there wasn't like a reservation process or anything, so basically you could just walk into Trisha's meet and greet. So I went to Aria's meet and greet, ran out the exit, then went back into the entrance and was like, oh, can I walk in for this meet and greet? And then yeah, so there was like a whole thing.
Oh, wow. Sure.
And she was giving away Pokemon cards, so nice.
Cool. Cute. I love ice cream. So I'm from Hawaii, so I have a little Hawaii sticker. Yeah.
It's adorable. Did you make this?
No, it's like from like a local brand in Hawaii. And then, oh yeah, the card.
This is almost in my life.
All right. Right. Sorry, I hope that's not like a bad reminder.
I think it's funny. I thought it was my best joke I've ever made.
Yeah, I loved it. It was so good.
Keep sending it.
Oh yeah, and I was running. I have another copy.
Where should I sign it back?
And then, yeah. And can we do it vertical?
Yeah, Trisha's super she's super nice. She's super cool. as is everyone, obviously. Oh, God. So, oh, God. This, oh, God. So I went to Trisha's meet and greet, and then afterwards, I saw that Foozly and her brother Nate were, like, streaming from the artist alley upstairs. So I like ran upstairs, and they were doing like basically an impromptu meet and greet. And so I like run upstairs to the artist alley into this line where like everyone's lining up to meet Foozly. While I was in line, I saw Cutie Cinderella here, who was also basically doing an impromptu meet and greet, which was crazy because, you know, Cutie Cinderella and Valkyrie said that they wouldn't be at TwitchCon, so the fact that Cutie Cinderella was here was like, I was like, what? I was shooketh. Oh, I was in line and then I met this guy, who, well, I like turned around and I was like, hey, because I was by myself at this point, and then so I was like, hey, do you want to like, do you guys want to like, you know, I'll take your pictures and then can you guys take my pictures? Can we like trade pictures? And he's like, sure. And then so we just had a nice little chat, took a picture of his badge so I could check out his channel. So yeah, that was cool. One of the few people I actually like talked to, I like, you know. And then yeah, so I met Foozly and her brother Nate, and I thought it was like, I think it's so cool because I think it's really like, I don't know, I find it so just cool just because like I feel like Foozly's relationship with her brother is very similar to like the relationship I have with my brother, where it's like, because Foozly and her brother didn't talk to each other for like 20 or 30 years or something. So you know, I think it's really like, I think it's so nice that now they're like super close, and like like Foozly got her brother into streaming, and like now they're like, yeah, like super good friends, and I think that's really nice. But God, I had the most I almost don't even want to play this. Like I don't even want to watch this. It just makes me sad. Like it just makes me uncomfortable. But like I had the worst god dang interaction ever with Foozly and her brother, because so if you guys recall, I had mentioned earlier that I gave Tina Kitten a gift for all of the roomies, and I had asked her if it was okay if she could like basically give all of these gifts for the roomies, because I wasn't sure if I would be able to see any of the other roomies at TwitchCon. Then God, I'm such an idiot. Well, because here I am, like, there's like this giant line for Foozly, and I'm trying to be like super respectful of everybody's time. I'm trying to respect Foozly's time, trying to respect the people behind me. So I'm trying to like be as quick as possible. And so what ended up that unfortunately ended up biting me in the butt here, because I was terrible at like explaining things because I was just like trying to rush so quickly. So I ended up telling Foozly, like, do I even want to play this? I almost don't even want to play this. It's so embarrassing. I ended up telling Foozly like, oh, hey, well, I have a gift for you. I have a gift for you, but I gave your gift to Tina. And that's all I said. Mind you, in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, I gave Foozly's gift to Tina and asked Tina to give the gift to Foozly. But in my, like, and that makes sense in my mind, but I didn't tell that to Foozly. So basically, I just tell Foozly like, oh, hey, I gave your gift to Tina. Like, I had a gift for you, and then I gave it to Tina. And I'm like, oh my God, it just made for the most like awkward interaction. And like, yeah, Foozly's brother was like saying like, oh, how come I can't just give this gift to, how come I can't give this gift to her? And then I was like, oh, because I gave her gift to Tina. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm so dumb. No, it's just, oh god, it's so embarrassing. It's just so dumb because in my mind it makes sense, but then when I say it out loud, it obviously doesn't make sense. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. So this is one of these instances, like, I was really hesitant about going to another TwitchCon because when I went to TwitchCon in 2023 in Las Vegas, like, I came back from that TwitchCon just like so, I was honestly kind of emotional just because I was like, oh, I was so excited to like create stuff. I was so excited to meet my favorite streamers. Like, it really motivated me. It was a really special time and like a special convention to go to when I was at that time. So I was really scared because what if I went to a second TwitchCon and it was worse than the first one that I went to? And so when I have all of these like awkward interactions with my favorite streamers, like I was like, oh yeah, this one, I was so, I had the most memorable moments at my first TwitchCon that like the second TwitchCon is just making me feel so bad about myself. Like I didn't want my second, I didn't want my second TwitchCon to like taint the really great memories of my first one, and it's unfortunately that's what ended up happening. I'm just so dumb and so bad at talking to people. Anyway, so I went from meeting Foozly in the artist alley upstairs, and then I had another meet and greet reserved, this time for Skara, a famous pro league player. Skara. And he was vlogging, and like, you know, so he was like showing his vlog, the stuff that I made. I asked him if it's okay if he could like give all of these cards and gifts to other OTV members that I was hoping to meet at TwitchCon but didn't end up meeting. And then yeah, just super cool. He's super chill guy. Yeah, super awesome. Skara was super cool. And then, so what ended up happening was like Code Miko was having a meet and greet at the same time as Skara. And so on like the whole TwitchCon reservation like app system, my account had a reservation for Skara. My mom's Twitch account had a reservation for Code Miko. I don't know what happened. For some reason, at this point in the convention, like, they were just like, yeah, you can bring +1s, even though they tweeted out that you couldn't bring +1s for the rest of the event. I feel like since it was the last day and, you know, we were getting to like the end of the convention, I feel like at that point they just didn't care. So I brought my mom, and then, yeah, I was like her +1 since she had the reservation for Code Miko. So I also got to meet Code Miko at the same time as Skara. And yeah, Code Miko, super duper nice.
This is so pretty.
Yeah, and then on the other side,
at TwitchCon 2023, I ran into Code Miko just randomly.
And then, I was wondering if you could sign.
I ran into Code Miko randomly, just, you know, at like a Uber pickup or something. And she was super duper nice, even though, like, you know, it was out of the convention. I just randomly like walked up to her and asked for a picture, and she was super nice. And yeah, also here at her meet and greet, she was super nice, you know, 2 years later. Just, yeah, super awesome. Love Code Miko. I feel like Code Miko just, she's so talented. So just like, she's just so talented and smart. She like I feel like she has more talent in like one of her fingers than I could ever have in my entire life. Like she's so talented with everything she does in like you know, the Mikoverse and like, you know, all of like the mocap stuff and everything. Like she's just so smart. Like I could never. And then, oh yeah, while like basically the last thing I wanted to do, like I was like ready to leave TwitchCon at this point. Like I was like done, just mainly because of just how dumb I felt. Like I felt like I just had the worst, just awkward interactions. Like I was just like, I wanted to just like wrap this up because I was just like so embarrassed and I felt so awkward. But the last thing I wanted to do was find one of my favorite music Twitch streamers named Tanuki. So I saw that she was at the Yamaha booth, so I went over and then like, yeah, she was there. I said a quick hello, gave her the card, asked for a signature, and then we got a quick little picture. And then it was just like really quick, really nice. She's super cool, really talented once again. Like everybody's so talented. But yeah, she's super duper talented. Just amazing musician and, you know, just really awesome. So that was really great to like meet her, and she was like the last person I met at TwitchCon. So right after that, I just like left and I was like, okay, my social battery is completely gone. Well, I was like, I like dusted off my hands and I'm like, well, don't need to talk to anybody else for the rest of the year, I guess. Like, I have talked to enough people for the rest of my life. But yeah, just went back to the hotel, you know, unpacked, I just got everything, you know, all my cards, the cards that didn't make it, unfortunately. Maya, Higa, Saikuno, and Ludwig. And then yeah, the last day I just got like I just got some free stuff. And that's that. They sent out this email just like saying like, oh, here's a survey for TwitchCon, and I thought, wow. Yeah, well, yeah, so while I was at the airport, like, they sent out this email asking for, you know, attendees to fill out a survey about TwitchCon, and man, was I just like dying to see what people wrote in that survey. Like, gosh, it would be so crazy to see what the responses to this survey said. It probably says like the wildest things. But yeah, so, and then yeah, that was the end of TwitchCon 2025. This is from the TwitchCon app. It just says like, thank you for a great TwitchCon, and that's cute, I guess. But yeah, that was my entire TwitchCon experience. Jeez, I talked for way too long. But it was a crazy time. It was like, there was so much drama, like, and obviously not to like take away or like discredit the people who dealt with the drama. But I will say, at least from my little like corner, my little bubble that I was in, like I didn't really personally experience any of the drama, which I obviously just got really lucky. And once again, not that it discredits anybody who did deal with drama or anything like that, but I did, like, I don't know, I was lucky enough to just stay away from everything and have a really nice time at TwitchCon. I do think there was like a bit more stress, a bit more just like craziness and hectic vibes in the air, which I think affected it affected the way that people were like experiencing things. So yeah, it was different. I definitely think that yeah, it honestly made me a bit sad just because like I was so scared about like ruining the perfect legacy and the perfect experience I had at TwitchCon 2023. And yeah, it was unfortunately just more crazy and more hectic, which I think kind of compared to Las Vegas, like TwitchCon in Las Vegas in 2023 was just so nice and so chill. I mean, there was definitely still drama from there, but like I don't know, from my personal experience, like it was just Vegas was just so like everything that everything that I was hoping would go perfectly at TwitchCon Las Vegas just like went great. And then yeah, it was just like really crazy in 2025. So I definitely think I had like just an overall perfect experience in Las Vegas compared to San Diego. But yeah, I mean, still just like everybody was super nice. It's just that I suck. I'm just dumb. But yeah, overall, I think yeah, I'd probably give TwitchCon 2025, at least from what I experienced, like a 7 out of 10. Just I had fun. It's really sad, obviously, just everything negative that happened, and I don't want to take that away from the people who had to go through that. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's my TwitchCon. Oh god, I'm so tired of talking.